Thanks for clicking on State of the City. My name's Todd Prafke. I'm the City Administrator here in St. Peter, and I appreciate you making time to view this video blog. Today is July 7th. It's about 3:15 in the afternoon. I'm a little bit slow getting this video blog out to you. Part of the reason for that is because of the 4th of July. As many of you know, the 4th of July is a spectacular event in St. Peter in the Chamber, and there's so many volunteers that work so hard for the old-fashioned 4th of July event here in St. Peter. The weather was fantastic. We had, over 10,000 people is some of the estimates that I heard within town attending the parade or participating in events down at the park. And so how fantastic for our community and for those that visit us. It always amazes me how many people come to St. Peter or come back home for that event and for visiting with friends and family over the 4th of July. So thanks for doing that. Thanks to all the volunteers. Thanks for the Chamber and the city crews that help make all of that go. So thanks to all of you for that. We had a great time, and the 4th of July is always special within St. Peter. So I have a few primary goals, one of which is to discuss the workshop from just the other night, from Tuesday night, July 5th, and then some tidbits. So here's the agenda. I hope you can see that, the agenda for the workshop. And so you'll see that the police department did a presentation. Chief Matt Peters talked about a lot of different things, including crime statistics, including body cameras, lots of different things. Chief Matt was the first of the department heads to come to a workshop this year, and they all take a turn coming through and getting to talk about things that are important to them, important to their various departments, and Chief Matt was one of the first ones to do that. It's always great to hear from him and hear some of his views related to some of the activities in law enforcement, where our department is going, and how our community is doing overall. The second item that you'll see there is Traverse Green subdivision. Now, this is the affordable housing subdivision that we've been talking about for a while. The primary discussion on Tuesday night was to talk about a 15-acre piece of property that we've planned for a while to sell to a private developer. The hope is that a private developer will come in and develop it with a bigger lot footprint and really expand our inventory of larger lots that can support houses that are valued over $250,000, let's say. So anyway, the council looked over the RFP. We do this through an RFP. RFP stands for Request for Proposals, which means that we kind of send out this framework, and developers can then respond to us and say how that works for them, what are they planning to do, how much might they pay, how does it all fit together for them, so the council can hone in on some of the factors that are most important to them. So we've used this process in the past. It works very well, and so we're hopeful that there are some developers out there. So anyway, it wasn't approved on Tuesday night. That will happen, or the consideration of that will happen next Monday night on July 11th. And then after that, developers or other interested parties can come forward, see the RFP, know what information we have out there, and then be able to respond to that. So we're excited about that. The last item was Frost-Benco territory. You can see that probably on your screen right now. This is a discussion about electric territory, and without getting into a lot of complicated issues and maps and all kinds of stuff, suffice it to say that electric territories were established now sometimes 100+ years ago within our area, and so as our city continues to expand, we want municipal electric utility services to supply electricity in those areas that are within the municipal boundaries. And so working with Frost-Benco to trade or buy territory that, 75 or 100 years ago was theirs, but in the future should be ours, is part of that process, and that's what they talked about. And so the council's likely to take action within the next month or so on that electric territory issue. Now to get to some of the tidbits that I think are important. Again, thanks again to everyone who participated in the 4th of July event and the volunteers that helped the Chamber. They do such a fantastic job. I also want to mention that today is the 7th, but tomorrow night, Friday the 8th, we have the rec department is sponsoring movies in the park, and it's not just them sponsoring. It's one of the great businesses within our community is sponsoring that as well. If you want more information, you can get that off our website and off our Facebook page, St. Peter, Minnesota on Facebook. You can search for that if you want. It starts at 8 p.m. I will mention that we are spraying for mosquitoes for that event. It's a contact spray, so it doesn't linger. And we provide notice when we spray for mosquitoes. We don't spray community-wide. We really only spray for events. And then it's at the request of the host. So I think we sprayed the Minnesota Square Park for the 4th of July at the request of the Chamber, and we'll spray this area at the request of the city's rec department. So watch for that, and know that I think it's Hotel Transylvania 2 is the I didn't do my Bela Lugosi kind of impersonation there, but Hotel Transylvania 2 is the movie that's being showed in the park. Families have a great time with that. It's a lot of fun. They do it on the outfield of one of the ball fields there, and it's great fun. I also want to mention that we have part-time bus driver applications available, and they'll be open until the end of business on July 28th. So we're looking for a few great bus drivers to help work with our transit system that continues to serve people in a very important purpose within our community. The pay is pretty good, and the hours are somewhat flexible. And so if you're interested, take a look at it. You can get more information off our website or give us a call. We'll be happy to send you the application. You can stop down and pick it up if you'd like as well. As another forward-thinking note to get on your calendar, it's really not that far away anymore, less than a month. On August 7th is the Night to Unite event. That's sponsored by Rivers Edge Hospital, but it's the police department and the recreation department getting together to sponsor a great night, getting neighbors together, watermelon and swimming at the pool and all kinds of other games and activities. People get to look at a fire truck and see in a squad car and all kinds of different things. So it's a wonderful family activity. So if you're interested, get that on your calendar, August 2nd. From 5 to 8 at Veterans Park. If you're an old timer in St. Peter, you know that park as the Rec. So at Veterans Park or the Rec. And so look for that coming up. We also want to mention Traverse Green. I talked about a little bit in relation to that RFP, but if you are interested in affordable housing, something that you can own that can be a home of your own, we're working on this subdivision and there's work going on. You can see where the streets are going to be and the trails and the sidewalks and all those things are going to be starting to all come together. We're going to start building homes, I think, probably in September-ish. But if you have interest, we had an open house a little bit ago, but all that information is on our website. You can go to the city's website and stpetermn.gov. And there's a little search box there. You can search under Traverse Green or just green or housing, and it will take you to the spot where you can find information on this affordable subdivision. The goal of this subdivision is to provide housing for folks that are working families, people that are interested in coming to our community or might be renting or maybe looking to upgrade a little bit. These are starter type homes and they're very affordable, and we're hoping to help people with incomes that are above $35,000 up to, and anybody can buy a lot, but we'll have housing opportunities with additional discounts for folks that, like a family of 3 making less than $89,000 or so. So if that's you and you're interested in housing opportunities, give us a call. Check us out on that website. We'll be happy to help you out. Last thing that I think, a couple of last things that I want to mention, one of which is Rivers Edge Hospital continues to work on their strategic plan. And so this is right off their website. If you see this picture on their website and there's a web address here, you can click on this survey and take a survey that will be used to help direct the strategic plan for the next 3 years for Rivers Edge Hospital. I'll try and remember to make sure that we provide a link on our hot sheet. There's certainly a link to Rivers Edge Hospital on our website, but if you're interested in taking this survey, if you see this photo on the Rivers Edge homepage, you can click right near that photo and get to that survey that will again help provide data and information for the Hospital Commission and others that continue to work on the strategic plan for the next 3 years. So excited about working on that and wanting to make sure that Rivers Edge continues to be a community hospital that meets needs of those of us that live within the community. I know we use them all the time, and in fact we use urgent care and the emergency room. And so here's a card we got this in the mail about urgent care and their new hours and their slightly different location. It's a great place to stop for some of those urgent care needs. That's one of the important things that we have within our community, along with the emergency room. So if you have questions about that, give us a call. We'll be happy to provide some information, or give them a call out at the hospital. You can contact them in a bunch of different ways, and they'll be happy to help you out with your urgent care needs. Lastly, my fantastic graphics. I got to put this up. There you go. There's our email address. See, I'm looking around the page. There's our email address. You can see our website, or we would love it if you would like us on Facebook. There's our phone number. Give us a call if you'd love to know some more about some of the things that are going on in the city. We really encourage you to check out our website and our Facebook page. We have lots of great content on there. About 9 minutes and 40 seconds later, I'm done, and I want to thank you again for clicking on State of the City. I hope to see you again next time. Have a great rest of the week.